I don't read all the things written about me. I wasn't aware that the world thought I was so weird and bizarre. But when you grow up, as I did, in front of 100 million people since the age of 5, you're automatically different. My childhood was completely taken away from me. There was no Christmas, there was no birthdays. It was not a normal childhood, no normal pleasures of childhood. Those were exchanged for hard work, struggle, and pain.
These people are not powerful. Satan can't create anything. That includes blessings for his people. That's why, you know what the #1 job of somebody that sold their soul in Hollywood is?
What?
Is to act like it didn't happen.
Way that Hollywood's political agenda attacked me and put me to a point of exhaustion was death by 1,000 cuts.
I think he's telling everybody exactly what they don't want to hear.
Michael Jackson's influence was not limited to music. He revolutionized the concept of celebrity, transforming the way artists are perceived and marketed. His groundbreaking business deals, including owning half of Sony, showcased his astute understanding of the industry and positioned him as a formidable force in the business world.
Generated several $1 billion for Sony. Several billion. And they really thought that my mind is always on music and dancing, and it usually is, but they never thought that this performer, myself, would outthink them. Now I'm a free agent. I just owe Sony one more album. It's just a box set, really. It's with 2 new songs, which I've written ages ago. So I'm leaving Sony a free agent, owning half of Sony.
This man was respected, loved, and cherished. However, Jackson's power and influence were not without controversy. The elites were scared of the power and influence he had, so they started playing with his reputation.
Happened at the house. That's what all these things
It's, you know, that's what's so weird, you know.
What did happen?
Nothing happened, you know. I mean, nothing really. I mean, we played video games, you know. We played it as an amusement park. Well, the thing is with that whole thing is that, you know, they go, oh, you slept in the same bedroom as him. It's like, I don't think you understand. Michael Jackson's bedroom is 2 stories. And it has like 3 bathrooms and this and that. So when I slept in his bedroom, yeah, but you have to understand the whole scenario. And the thing is with Michael is that he's not very good at explaining himself, and he never really has been, because he's not a very social person. I mean, you're talking about someone who's been sheltered and sheltering himself also for the last 30 years, or you know, and so he's not very good at communicating to people, and not very good at conveying what he's actually trying to say to you. And so when he says something like that, you know, people, you know, he doesn't quite understand why people react the way that they do.
False accusations of child molestation tarnished his reputation and cast a shadow over his legacy. Despite his acquittal in a highly publicized trial, the allegations continued to haunt him and remain a subject of debate today.
So, after I left the party, I get back to the Sheraton Hotel at Universal, over here. There's 4 FBI agents waiting for me in the hotel room. And my mom's there and she's like, tell them what happened. And I'm like, what do you mean, tell them what happened? And I looked at all 4 of them and I said, are y'all crazy? I said, what you think I'm gonna do? Tell you that Michael did something bad so that we can sue him for money? And I looked over at my mom and I was like, are you serious, Mom? I was like, what is going on here? Why are you letting this happen? She goes, oh, I think something happened, you know, I think something. I'm like, really? That man did nothing but be hospitable, kind, loving, giving. What the fuck is this? And I looked at my mom, I go, are you really trying to go at Michael and use me for a money grab?
Michael Jackson was a sensitive person. Those things destroyed him mentally. All he wanted was love and peace, something that he never received from his parents, especially his father. When the elites realized MJ wasn't slowing down, they decided to end his life.
Let's be real. I'm gonna say it out there straight for everybody listening. My uncle didn't die. He was murdered. I feel the same thing about Prince. We're losing a lot of stars because you have to remember, these are basically insurance policies. When he dies, whatever was owned by the company reverts back. We're not talking about $100,000. We're not talking about $1 million. And everybody in this room knows $1 million, I don't care if you're a normal person, ain't getting you shit. After taxes, you still got to live the same. You still got to stack your money. But when my uncle died, we're talking about billions of dollars.
But guess what? People refused to believe lies about their heroes. When he died, the internet was shut down as people streamed his songs like never before. To this day, Michael Jackson remains one of the most decorated Black American artists. His music still plays every day, and people love and adore their hero even in his absence.